Hey, 8th grade, chapter 11, new chapter. We're looking at lesson 1, mass and movement, and lesson 2, water and erosion. Our chapter is on erosion and deposition. So from lesson 1, our key questions: what processes wear down and build up Earth's surface? And what are the different types of mass movement? For lesson 2, how does moving water cause erosion? What land features are formed by water erosion and deposition? So erosion is the process by which water, ice, wind, or gravity moves weathered particles of rock and soil. Sediment is small, solid pieces of material that come from rocks or the remains of organisms, and usually earth materials that are deposited by erosion. Deposition is the process in which sediment is laid down in new locations. Weathering, erosion, and deposition act together in a cycle that wears down and builds up Earth's surface. Gravity is the attractive force between objects, the force that moves objects downhill. Mass movement is any one of several processes by which gravity moves sediment downhill. So the different types of mass movement include landslides, mud flows, slumps, and creep. So here we have a landslide, a mud flow down here. You can see that car that's stuck. Landslide, mud flow, slumps, and then creeps down here. So you can see it's kind of like when the land is creeping things over. So moving water is the major agent of the erosion that has shaped Earth's land surface. So we have runoff, which is water that flows over the ground surface rather than soaking into the ground. The amount of runoff depends on 5 factors: the amount of rain, vegetation, the soil type, the land shape, and human use. Rills are a tiny groove in soil made by flowing water. A gully is a large channel in soil that carries runoff after a rainstorm. So some more pictures here. First one is going to be a floodplain here, and then this is a meander. So a stream is a channel through which water is continually flowing downhill. Tributary is a stream or river that flows into a larger river. Through erosion, a river creates valleys, waterfalls, floodplains, meanders, and oxbow lakes. Floodplain is the flat, wide area of land along a river. Meander is a loop-like bend in the course of a river. So in here you have the, that would be the oxbow lake. And then here is a delta, I believe. So oxbow lake is a meander cut off from a river. Deposition creates landforms such as alluvial fans and deltas. Delta is a landform made of sediment that is deposited where a river flows into an ocean or lake. Alluvial fan is a wide, sloping deposit of sediment formed where a stream leaves a mountain range. So here's some more pictures. Down here we have a valley. Up here is a waterfall. This is going to be your alluvial fan. And what was our last one? I cannot remember what this one was. I'm sorry, but another example there. I think that's a tributary, I believe. Tributary there, okay? So, groundwater is water that fills the cracks and spaces in underground soil and rock layers. Groundwater can cause erosion through a process of chemical weathering. So if this is a picture of the inside of a cave, so we have stalactites and stalagmites. So a stalactite is an icicle-like structure that hangs from the ceiling of the cavern, okay? And a stalagmite is a column-like form that grows upward from the floor of a cavern. So here. Karst topography is a region in which a layer of limestone close to the surface creates deep valleys, caverns, and sinkholes. Which actually, this is that picture, I think. Here. So erosion, vocab. I'm not going to read them, but rather just the word and give you time to look at them. So we have erosion, sediment, deposition, gravity, mass movement, runoff, rills, gully, stream, tributary, and floodplain. We have a meander, an oxbow lake, a delta, an alluvial fan, and groundwater. And finally, stalactite, stalagmite, karst topography. So please complete the Edmodo questions for lessons 1 and 2. Let me know if there's any questions or something you want to know more about, and have a wonderful rest of your day.